they brought out Slash, and I love Slash. I think he's just so sexy in a rocker boy way. He came out, killed it, did what he do. He was so hot with that guitar. He was just hot. I loved it. Anyway, moving on. Okay, Justin Bieber and Kesha, or whatever her damn name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They announced Bon Jovi. Okay, Bon Jovi, they were hot, whatever. Um, wait a minute. Okay, they announced that Bon Jovi was gonna perform. They did like this reminder, to let everybody they were gonna perform. And what made me take notes about this was because Justin Bieber, he's instead of saying Bon Jovi, he said Beyonce, and he was like, "I'm sorry." He said, "I'm sorry. Beyonce is just always on my mind." And I was like, "Look at this little 15-year-old. He wants some of that country meat." Boop. Anyway, so best rock album, the winner was Green Day. Duh. Okay, and then somebody sung America with Leon Russell. Whatever. So Ryan Seacrest announced Taylor Swift. And I was so amped to see Taylor Swift because, for the VMAs, she was so good. I loved her performance, it was really engaging. And for the Grammy, she was so boring. I mean, it was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. If you see that I'm the one who... I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I was going to sleep. Okay, anyway, moving on. Okay, so Lionel Richie announced the Michael Jackson tribute. Oh my God. This was so emotional. Celine Dion, Carrie Underwood, Jennifer Hudson, Usher, and Smokey Robinson. This was a great performance. I had on my 3D glasses. Let me get them. These my son's what is this? The Toy Story his 3D glasses that go with his Wii game. I bought him the Toy Story Wii game for Christmas. And he had these little 3D glasses, so I was rocking these. How I look, y'all? It'll do. Anyway, so I wore these, and it was cute, with the 3D glasses. The butterflies was like flying all in your face and stuff. It was cute. But I always liked this Michael Jackson song. I have always liked this song. So when I found out they were singing this song, the Earth song is what's the name of it. I was very excited because, that song really displays what Michael Jackson was all about. He was all about the environment and humanity, and that's one of the things that I loved about him. So that performance was very, very emotional. It was emotional when Prince and Paris got up there and did their acceptance speech for the Lifetime Achievement Award. Their speeches were so sweet and cute. It really, and it made, all of this is making Michael Jackson so much more personable. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that he had to die for this kind of personable stuff to happen. I really wish it could have been like this when he was alive. Maybe people would have looked at Michael Jackson in another light and they wouldn't have been so cruel to him, But let me move on because I can make a whole video just about that on its own. Okay, so Sheryl Crow, who looked absolutely fab, she came out and she announced Bon Jovi. Okay, and they did some new songs, and then they did my favorite Bon Jovi song. Living on a prayer, take my hand, we're almost there. Oh, living on a prayer. That's the jam. Because people had to vote to see the they had 3 different songs. I forgot which 3 they were, but "Living on a Prayer" won, of course. That's like the classic Bon Jovi song. But anyway, okay, here we go. Wow, here we go to the bullshit. Okay, Common and some other dude, they got up there and was that Common? No, that wasn't Common. That was Mos Def. Not Common, it was Mos Def. Mos Def and this other white guy. They got up and they announced best rap song collaboration. So Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye won for Run This Town. Okay, so it was Jay-Z sitting right here. Beyonce sitting right here next to him. Across the way at the other end of another row was Rihanna sitting right at the end, right? Okay. Soon as they announced that he won, of course, Beyonce being the doting wife that she is, she was all, yay, she was clapping and she was smiling. He immediately turned to Rihanna, stood up, and was like, come on, let's go to the stage. And she just prances her little on this out the row. Ooh, come on, let's go. And she walked on up there to him, child. They grabbed Beyonce's nephew, Solange's son, with his pale ass. And they grabbed him and, oh yeah, let's go walk up here. And he ain't once turned around and acknowledged his wife in no kind of way, child. But they done walked on up to the stage and accepted their award. And Rihanna didn't even picked up Beyonce's nephew and was like, come on, you want to say something? What? I said, what? Who, wait a minute. Was she a part of the family now? Tell me, come on, Jules, you want to say something? And I thought it was so cute because when he got up to the mic, he was like, no thanks. I was like, he is such a nose. But anyway, so I was like, wow, that's kind of amazing because he didn't even acknowledge her. Have you guys ever noticed that when rock stars and like country artists and stuff, i.e. white men, when they win at the award shows, what is the first thing they do? I'm going to give you 3 seconds to figure it out. 3 seconds up. They immediately turn around and they kiss their wife. Married people understand where I'm coming from. You will always acknowledge your partner first. Okay? Especially in front of people. Now, what you do at home, that's a totally different thing. But anyway, I'm going to move on because I can talk about that for a long time. Okay, so Wyclef announced David Forster, Mary J. Blige, and Andre Bocelli. They did Bridge Over Troubled Water. It was good. Okay. Dave Matthews Band did You and Me. I was pretty much taking that time to be on Blog TV after that. Okay. Ricky Martin and Leah Michele from Glee did Best Female Vocal Performance. Beyonce won for Halo. Okay, she did her acceptance speech, and OMG, she acknowledged her husband with affection. She said, and I also want to thank my husband. I love you. Peekaboo, I see you. Wow. I said, oh, wow. They are getting more and more comfortable with showing their affection and acknowledging each other. And I'm liking that. Okay. And when she won this award, she broke the record for most Grammys won in a night by a female. It used to be 5, now it's 6 because Beyonce holds that title. Okay, LL Cool J announced Maxwell and Roberta Flack. Okay, he did Pretty Wings, which was awesome. Baby, I love me some Maxwell, okay? And they did Where's the Love? That is my jam. Okay. And they did In Memorandum. Jeff Beck performed. And Quentin Tarantino announced Drake, Lil Wayne, and Eminem, and Travis Barker. All I got to say is Travis Barker was playing his ass off. And even Taylor Swift was up getting her jig on. She was like, hey, I'm jamming. I'm loving this. Okay. And then Album of the Year was for Taylor Swift. Of course, I thought Lady Gaga was going to win. I'm not even going to lie. But you guys let me know what you think about the award show. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. You hear me? Subscribe. Click the button. Bye.
I lick the gun when I'm done, 'cause I know that revenge is sweet.